The craziest thing that I've actually done for BTS is probably getting BTS inspired tattoos. The one on my wrist is the Love Yourself Answer album cover, and the one on my ankle is the ARMY logo. Most of the merch that I do own that's BTS related is from their BT21 line, so it's mostly stuffed toys and headbands. I do also own a bunch of albums, but my favorite merch would probably have to be my light sticks, so the ARMY bombs. Hi, I'm Sammy De Leon. I'm 24 years old and I'm a social media influencer. So I started stanning BTS last May 31, 2019. The thing that makes me love them the most is that they're very passionate about what they do. They're very talented, and I feel like since we're kind of in the same age range, I can relate to them more, and I also like the message that they give out to the youth. My ultimate bias is Kim Tae-young, also known as V, and he's the second to the youngest in the group. I feel like the reason why he became my bias is because I can relate to him at a certain extent. Not just because we're only a year apart in age. I actually found out that he grew up with his grandparents, which made me relate so much because I also grew up with my grandparents. And when I first started listening to BTS, his voice actually stood out to me the most. I feel like it's also because he's very family oriented because I'm super close to my family. So finding out that he is also close to his family kind of made me like him even more. The craziest thing that I've actually done for BTS is probably getting BTS inspired tattoos. So I have two. The one on my wrist is the Love Yourself Answer album cover, and the one on my ankle is the ARMY logo. So what pushed me into doing this was because when I found BTS, I was at a very dark place in my life. And this specific album was actually the one that helped me get out of it and helped me through that dark time, and it was a specific song that actually helped me, which is called Love Myself. So I feel like without BTS, I wouldn't be here. So that's why I got this tattoo, to remind me that I should always love myself because BTS loves me. And the ARMY logo is just to represent me being thankful for everything that they've done for me over the past year. The way that people around me reacted to my tattoos, I feel like they were shocked at first, but after reading the story behind why I got the tattoos, I feel like they were very inspired by it. I do collect BTS merch. As you can see behind me, I do have some BTS merch. I mean, it's not a lot given that I've only been standing for a year and 2 months. But I am trying to build my collection even more because the idea of having merch, it just satisfies me for some reason. And most of the merch that I do own that's BTS related is from their BT21 line, which is a collaboration with a company called Blind Friends. So it's mostly stuffed toys and headbands and other stuff. I do also own a bunch of albums and premium photos of the boys, but my favorite merch would probably have to be my light sticks, so the ARMY bombs. I have version 3 and the Map of the Soul special edition, which is the latest one. And I feel like these are my favorite merch that I own because they're very expensive and they're usually the things that I take care of the most. So if somebody touches it, I get stressed. I honestly don't even want to think about the amount of money I spent on BTS merch alone. Just thinking about it now is like stressing me out, but at the same time, anything that's BTS related is worth it to me because it makes me happy. Aside from being barricade at a concert in the future, my biggest dream is to really attend a fan meet in Korea. I'm very thankful for all they've done for me because I don't know where I'd be today if I didn't find BTS and if they didn't help me out in that tough time in my life. I love them so much and they should continue to be the boys that everybody has grown to love. Continue to stay humble and just always be yourselves. And I hope that they're also loving themselves like they always tell us to love ourselves because They deserve all the love in the world for being the people that they are. They're so genuine and so very humble, and I hope that they never change. One of the best things that I love about being an ARMY is that I have idols who love me back just as much as I love them. So if you get to know ARMY and BTS as like a family, we're such a tight-knit group. Like, the amount of support that we give the boys, they give it back to us. So in a way, it's kind of like a give or take sort of thing, which is very heartwarming to see that you have people that you look up to and they really care about you and want to make sure that you're always okay. I also feel like it's because of the things that go on online when you're having a bad day and you tweet about it and you have other ARMYs who follow you, ask if you're okay. Being able to be part of a fandom that's like that, it's probably one of the best things about being an ARMY. And being an ARMY is something that I can never ever regret.